So, I've talked about the future of the movie theater industry a few times on the channel and how I don't think that they're going to be able to survive because of a lot of the challenges of everything going on right now. There's a lot of factors that you have to consider when it comes to movies. One, we're looking at maybe a year of no new content. We had a complete shutdown of the industry for months. I mean, there's always stuff shooting. There's always stuff in the works. And it keeps a fresh flow of movies and television shows coming out for entertainment. All of that stopped for months. Shows are just now finally beginning to resume in some cases. And you're looking at a long stretch of no new content for movie theaters. So their solution to this is when they can be open. Most of them aren't even open right now. And if they can't open, they get shut down again. Then they can open, then they get shut down again. It's all weird stuff going on. So they're losing money. There's no movies coming out for a while. They have to play older movies, which to an extent works. I will go see an older movie if I like it. But can you get people to do that every weekend? Especially when you have the option to watch them at home in some cases. And then even when the industry rebounds, there's this new agreement between AMC and Universal Pictures. Apparently, 17 days is how long the movie theater will be allowed to keep an exclusive viewing of a movie. So, Universal is not Disney. I do want to talk about Mulan because I never talked about that. Universal puts out a movie. Let's say they put out Bourne Identity 17 or something. You'll have to wait 17 days to watch it at home. I think that's actually pretty fair, but I wonder if AMC will even be in business by the time things start firing up on all cylinders again. I don't know. Every studio is approaching this model now. Disney, being absolutely greedy, is putting Mulan out on Disney Plus. You have to pay $30 if you want to watch it now. That's a lot of money. That model probably not going to work. Probably not the best way to go about things. I wonder if that'll be successful for them. But, other outlets are doing about 20. I know Warner was doing like Scoob at a premium. A lot of other movies have been coming out at a premium. I think $20 is, I think that's the best way to go about it for early premium VOD. And then over time, you lower that price. I think $20 is actually, in all honesty, for how much it costs to go to a movie theater, a little bit more fair. $30 is kind of pushing it, but hey, Disney loves to push the envelope when it comes to ticking people off. But check this out. There's a theater owner that actually reacted to a Mulan going to video on demand early and skipping movie theaters. Check this out. He's not too happy about it. I mean, it's going to hurt his business. You would imagine he's a little upset. So these theaters, they're already hurting. You have movies going to video on demand. What's the reason to go to the movie theaters other than to have the experience of sharing it with other people who, I got to be honest, most of the time annoy me because you always have these people that don't want to be there, so they get on their phone. And there's nothing more annoying to me than watching a movie and then some ass gets on their phone. So, a little bright light in a dark theater. I'm happy the world stops for you. I'd rather watch the movie at home, to be honest, most of the time. I'd rather just watch it at home because I just don't want to deal with it. And now you're going to pass the cost of beer bug cleaning expenses to the consumer. What a smart idea, AMC. We're going to pass those costs to consumers. What's the answer to all the problems? Let's just raise prices. So you're already paying a lot of money, even before all of the beer bug stuff, on going to the movie theaters. It was already a premium experience. It was. But now, what are we going to do? We're going to raise prices. This really seems like a smart idea. Hey, that's always what was going to drive me back to the movie theaters, taking more of my money. Sure, AMC. I'd love to pay you more money. AMC Theaters CEO Adam Aron has stated that the costs for the strict health and safety measures employed by theaters will be passed on to customers. What a brilliant idea. What a really outside the box thinking guy there. Really just thinking of ways to get people back in seats in a world that's probably not going to want to go sit in an enclosed room with people. You're already asking people to wear masks for the whole movie unless they're eating. So now, okay, well, I'll get a bag of popcorn. I don't have to wear my mask the whole time. Okay. All right. And then we'll just charge them more money. All right. You're already making this more unpleasant than it needs to be. So this is a stupid move. They've gotten massive loans. To be honest, in my opinion, you just eat the cost a little bit because raising the prices up in an already unpleasant experience is not going to get people to go, especially when, with Universal, I only got to wait 17 days so I can watch it in my house with no mask. And I don't have to pay, equivalent prices? It sounds like it's going to be now, even if it's a $30 movie like Mulan. So now, I can sit at home on my couch or on my chair, and I can throw a $2 poppable microwave popcorn in the microwave. I can have that, and I can just maybe even have a beer or a Coke or whatever from my own fridge. The cost comes down considerably, and I don't have to sit there and wear a mask and smell somebody that maybe didn't take a shower or some jackass on their phone. It's already a much better option to me to stay at home. But you're going to tell me now I get to pay for the cleaning services. Oh, that's real smart, AMC. What a brilliant move. Businesses across the spectrum are reeling from the unprecedented impact of the ongoing beer problem. However, after several months of lockdown, some have begun the process of reopening. That includes cinemas, which will open with strict health and safety protocols in place. AMC Theaters' Adam Aron told investors that these new measures, ranging from frequent sterilization of venues to limited capacity and more, would ultimately be passed on to the consumers, indicating that this would be in the form of increased food and beverage prices or higher ticket prices. The food is already jacked up in prices. It's already expensive to get food there. And the tickets honestly aren't that bad. I mean, in most cases, especially if you're going to an earlier film, they're usually a little cheaper. But even a matinee is what? It's been so long since I've been to the theater as I can't remember. But what? What are you paying on average? About $12 a ticket, I want to say. Maybe $14. I really don't think that that's too outrageous. It does add up if you take a family, for sure. But that's not too bad. What's the problem is combined with food and drinks. That's really where a little bit of the problem is. But you're going to raise those prices up? Okay. We'll see how that works out for you. Aron responded to investors that the chain had lost more than $500 million over the last financial quarter, though he added, I think we've survived the crisis and now we've just got back to running the company really well. It should be noted that AMC Theaters was recently able to renegotiate its debt following a period of uncertainty. The theater chain will also be able to negotiate a deal with Universal, and I talked about that. That was the 17-day window. So this seems like a really stupid idea. I think you just manage, maybe make some cuts somewhere, but passing this off to the consumers and then talking, this was a stupid idea. Stupid idea. I would have maybe, instead of saying pass it on to the consumers, I would say we were looking at options on how to deal with this extra cost. Because this is what happens. Now this headline's out there, and I'm talking about it. I'm sure other people will probably talk about it as well. And it's going to set even more of a bad thing for people. Okay, well, I got to go through all this extra stuff to go to a movie now. And most of the time, the movie's not even that good, but you're going to make me pay more when I can just watch it at home in a few days? I'll just watch it at home. And I think a lot of people are going to do that. You're already got people that are going to be scared to go back in the first place. So you're going to upcharge the people that are willing to come and give you business? Good luck. Anyway, That's it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Also, if you would, throw a like up, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.